Hi everybody, I am Lorenzo from lorenzgraphicart.com and today I want to show you how to shatter a dynamic object in Cinema 4D. Let's create a new platonic. Then set radius by 135. And segments by 2 or 3. Then let's go to the Deformer tab and set Shatter object and set Shatter and drag and drop into the platonic. Go to the Shatter menu and set Strength by 0.01, Angle Speed by 100 degrees and Randomness by 100%. Then we need to move the Shatter object down. Now let's create a new cube. And set the cube size, for example 70 and 785 and 490. And let's create a new disk. Then set the disk size, for example 380. Okay, now right click, simulation text and set collider body. Right click, simulation text again and set collider body. Let's go to the MoGraph menu and set fracture. And make the platonic a child of the fracture object. Then select fracture, mode, explode segments and connect. Now okay, then right click on the platonic, simulation text and set rigid body. Set rigid body and let's go to the dynamics menu. Enable custom initial velocity and initial linear velocity. Set, for example, negative 2500. Set collision menu and set bounce by 19%, friction by 15%, then let's create a new material. set color, go to the texture menu and set gradient, then set gradient and set to 2D circular, set white and dark blue, for example, or gray. Then check reflection, go to the texture, set Fresnel, set gradient, set mix strength by 10%, okay, new material again, set color, go to the texture, set color black color, for example, and set reflection, go to the texture and set Fresnel again, color like gray, for example, and white, then mix strength by 15%, specular by 55%, and height by 75% or 50. Now let's create a new plane. And let's create a new material. Uncheck color and check luminance, set gradient, type 2D circular, okay, now let's create a area light. Set shadow by area shadow, Then copy this light. Okay, now let's create the sky and go to the render settings, set opted by film video HDTV, set format by QuickTime Movie, set frame range all frames, increase the seconds on timelines, for example 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Then let's go to the simulate and set cold NURBS and make the fracture object a child of the cold NURBS object. Set thickness by 7. Okay, now let's go to the edit and set project settings. Go to the project menu and set dynamics, set time scale and set 10%. Now set 0 second on or 0 keyframe and add a new keyframe. Then set 7 seconds or 210 frames and add a new keyframe again. And then set 15 seconds and set time scale 15% and add a new keyframe. Okay, now select cold NURBS and set subdivision by 0. Okay, now let's create a new camera. Set 0 seconds and add a new keyframes. Then zoom in and add a new keyframe again. And zoom out of the scene and add a new keyframe. Okay, now let's go to the render settings and set output by frame video HDTV, frame range or frames, save set format by QuickTime Movie or AV section. Then let's go to the effect menu and add a global illumination. Set low settings, for example,